We are at the I-70 Speedway for the 12th race of Season 2 of the SCRL Rainbow Dash Truck Series. The 02 of Grayson I-70 will be leading us to the green flag. Start beside him is the 7 of Greg Lee. Rest of the starting lineup, of course, only the full-time drivers will be in this event, since this track can only fit 34 trucks. Al Lagasse enters this race as the points leader. He has a 32-point lead over Rodney Croach. Al, who just won the last race at Louisville, will be starting in the 17th position. Rodney Croach will be starting 7th. Heading into this race, this is the halfway point of the season. 12 races down, 12 to go. And it's very interesting to notice that no one has won twice this season. The Croach family has 3 wins in the first 12 races. So the Croach family is technically dominating this series, season, right now. The driver who won this race in Season 1, Jay Barker, is not with us today. He did not sign up in time, so yeah. But his truck is still here. Greg Lee, who will be starting second, will be trying to win for the second season and race in a row at this track. So the 7 is looking to bat 1,000 in this series at this track. A packed crowd here today, a packed field, and we will be racing 50 laps here at I-70 Speedway. Here's the command for the 12th time this season.
Drivers, start your engines!
Grayson I-70, trying to go for his second career SCRL Rainbow Dash Truck Series win. He won in the season finale of Season 1 at Phoenix. Has not had the season he wanted so far. Hoping to turn things around here at I-70 Speedway. Of course, as I said before, we are halfway through this season. So still a long way to go for drivers looking for that first truck win. We've had several first-time winners this season. Keith Stevens, the Croach family, Derek Edison, Jacob Bishop. Pace truck is in. Grayson I-70 has the honor of leading us to the green here at I-70 Speedway. And there's the green. We're racing for the 12th time this season. Grayson leads him off into turn number 1. And to turn number 2, the 18 Evan Rudd, who is sponsorless this race, trying to go for second. Dives it on into turn number 3. And to turn number 4. Grayson pulls away, and Grayson will lead a lap. The past few races, we have not really had that great of a race. Drivers just dominating like Al Lagasse did. And by the looks of it right now, Grayson is going to do the same thing. Because Grayson has just pulled away. He's already up to a second lead after 2 laps. I really don't understand this game sometimes. You have the AI ratings all the way up. At one track, they wreck constantly, and there's lead changes. The other time you go to another track, they don't wreck at all. There's Rodney Croach trying to move up in the 99 truck. Moves up to fourth. Here comes Greg Lee on the inside. There's our points leader, Al. That's Jack. Where is Al? There's Al in the 98. Al is trying to move up into the top 10. There's Evan Rudd trying to close in on Grayson I-70. This is 2 former race winners in this series. Evan Rudd winning at Richmond in Season 1. Grayson winning at Phoenix in Season 1. We are already looking ahead in this series. Where are we going next? The IRP, Indianapolis Raceway Park. And then Flemington, then Watkins Glen. Oh, that should be fun. But for now, we got 43 laps to go this time by. We are nowhere near lap traffic. And we're basically just riding around right now. There's the 98, Al Lagasse, trying to go around the 87. This will be for 11th. There's Jack Lagasse in the 7th spot. So, I think this race was determined on lap 1. I don't blame you guys if you fast forward through this race, because the rate we're going, this will be a snooze fest. Unless you're Grayson SCRL, because he'll enjoy watching his truck dominate a race. 10 laps down, 40 laps to go here at I-70 Speedway. I really wish at this point I had a trivia question going on the screen right now, because it would have been a good time to do it. But I believe I'm going to start doing the trivia just for the Cup Series, you know, just to be realistic. So the commentary and the racing will probably won't be that good this race. But even when I've done I-70 Speedway on simulating races in real life, the racing action hasn't been that great at this track. Maybe that's why the Truck Series don't come back here anymore, because on this game, it's not that great. Evan Rudd in second place in his unsponsored Chevrolet. Normally sponsored by Pennzoil, but that team only uses that sponsor at the major races, and this is not a major race. It should return in the next race at IRP. So yes. 75 now in second. Third. M.A. Croach won at Milwaukee Mile after a great battle with Colin Dryberg. So Croach. Oh, we got a truck blowing up. That's Derek Edison, our winner at Heartland Park, Topeka. Not a good day for the 26 truck. Of course, Greg Lee, we've discussed him. The defending race-winning truck from Season 1. Diving on into turn number 3, trying to get third. Of course, this is the team truck to Colin Dryberg. Dryberg will make a return to the series in the next race at IRP, since that track can fit 42 trucks. 42 cars. It'll fit 40 trucks. M.A. Croach back to fourth. Fifth is Jay Jefferson, still looking for his first Truck Series win. Then you got Connor Thunder in the 19 truck. A quiet season for him. There is our Busch Series champion, Jack Lagasse, in the 7th spot. Still looking for his first Truck Series win. His brother Al won the last race at Louisville by leading every single lap. There's the 22 truck, Cam Nixie, who won earlier in the season at Portland. There's the 80 truck, Zachary Fitzwater, driving for Roush Racing, still looking for his first Truck Series win. Rodney Croach won earlier in the season at Phoenix. There's our points leader, Al Lagasse. He is behind Rodney Croach, so he will lose a tiny bit in the points. There's the 10 truck, Kyle Metz. Kyle has no wins in the Truck Series yet. 52, Tevin McHugh led earlier in the point standings in the season, but has tapered off a little bit. Andrew Croach won in the season opener at Homestead, Miami, when he was sponsored by Bell South Mobility. The 87 team, again, just like Evan Rudd, runs a unsponsored scheme at the short tracks. Kevin Stevens scored his first career Truck Series win a couple of races ago at Tucson. Well, I guess you could say Five Flag Speedway, since Tucson has not been made yet. Max Anderson moving on up. Marcus Sanchi. 77, Jonathan Raines, a former race winner in this series, won at Heartland Park, Topeka in Season 1. Has not had the success here in Season 2. There's the 5, Joe Jefferson, a former race winner. Actually, excuse me, Jay does have a race win. Joe is looking for his first truck win. There's the 6, Oscar Isaac, having a good run in 20th. Luke Rainey, I guess you could say a disappointing run for his Hendrick Motorsports owned Chevrolet. Would have thought he would have contended more, but he has not been able to. A.J. Jones, not that great of a Busch Series career, not that great of a Truck Series career. He does better in LCQs than anything else. Cole Nixie, trying to survive as he's get passed by Sebastian Torres. Torres trying to go for his first truck win, I believe. Yes. There's the 2 truck. Keenan Busch led earlier in the point standings in the Busch Series, but faltered and lost to Jack Legacy. Nick Kennedy, not having a good day, really. Caleb Croach, Tony Newman, Jacob Bishop, who won at Bristol. Riley Scully, he won earlier in the season at Evergreen. Alexander Rowe, Jimmy Potter is in last. And then there's Grayson. Grayson is about to lap these guys. As the laps are winding down, be 20 laps to go in 2 laps. Grayson has just dominated this field. Just like Al Legacy did at Louisville, just like HPK did at Colorado, Keith Stevens did at Tucson. I don't think Riley Spilly dominated at Evergreen. It's just, this is how it is on some tracks. You'll have dominators, and other tracks you'll have close finishes. It just depends on the track, and the AI is all the way up to 210%, so I don't know what I can do to make this more competitive. I mean, it's all at 155-65 scale. Let's see who has the fastest lap. You see, that is the 3 truck, so you can't say that Grayson Ace Video has the fastest truck. Jay Jefferson does, and he's moved up to 3rd. So Jay is very determined to have a good run in that number 3 truck. Painted to mirror to look like Dale Earnhardt, of course, his legendary car in the Cup Series. Greg Lee, his day is slowly fading. He's back to 5th right now. There's Jack Legacy in the 6th spot. And his brother, there it is, Al, our points leader, in 9th. We are catching lap traffic. They're in turn 2. Our leader's in turn 2, so let's go on board with Grayson. The rate things are going, Grayson will score his 2nd career Truck Series win. He would join 2 other drivers with winning in both seasons. Oh, we got a caution. I'm not sure. Whoa, 30 truck is spun out. Oh, Grayson barely missed. Wow. All right. We finally got a caution. It took us 36 laps, but we finally got the first caution today. We'll take a look and see what brought it out. Would you believe it? Evan Rudd in the 2nd position makes a mistake. He wheel hops going into turn 1. He loses control of his truck, slides up the track, and smacks the outside wall with pretty good impact. That just goes to show you how a veteran driver can lose control of his truck. And he just stalls it there. So something mechanical must have broke on that truck for him to do that. So Evan Rudd goes from having a great day to a horrible day. Well, we'll clean this. We'll remove his truck from the track, and we'll take you back to the restart. And we are back. We're going to get the green with 9 laps to go. The 26 broke a camshaft earlier in the race. That's why he's out. The 18 truck is 2 laps down. Grayson Ace Video is our race leader. 2nd is Jay Jefferson. 3rd, Greg Lee. 4th, Connor Thunder. 5th, Jack Legacy. 6th, Cam Nixie. 7th, Rodney Croach. 8th, Al Legacy. 9th, M.A. Croach. And 10th, Cal Metz. 9 laps to determine who will win this race. That caution is the worst thing Grayson could have ever wanted. He had a 2-second lead. Pace truck is in. And we are back to racing here at I-70 Speedway. Heading off into turn number 1 and to turn number 2. Down the backstretch, Jay Jefferson on the back of Grayson. Remember, Jay does have the fastest lap, so we'll have to see if he can capitalize. Battle for 3rd. Here comes Jack. Actually, it's battle for 4th. Jack Legacy. trying to go around Connor Thunder. Not really much action going on after that. Jack's still trying to get around them. And there's Evan Rudd trying to just survive. And Grace, Nick Kennedy is coming out of the pits for some reason. Something must be wrong with his truck. Battle for second. Greg Lee takes over. 6 laps to go for Grayson. There's Nick Kennedy's truck stuck in his pit. Evan Rudd just trying to survive. Not the day he wanted. It started out great, but it's gone horrible. Real fast. 5 laps to go. Can Greg Lee catch Grayson HV2? Remember, we do have an option of a green-white checkered if we end this race under caution. So, there is an option of a green-white checkered. 4 to go. Grayson trying to write his name in the history books as being a winner in both Season 1 and Season 2 and also leading every single lap. Battle for second. Jay Jefferson wants it. 3 to go. And Jay completes the pass, but is it too late? They are almost a full second behind Grayson. And the turns 3 and 4. 2 laps to go. Jay Jefferson completes the pass as Nick Kennedy comes back out of the pits. Down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. Grayson will see the second greatest thing he could ever see. White flag, 1 lap to go. This race is official. Well, Jay Jefferson may have had the fastest truck, but Grayson had the dominant truck. Down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. Grayson will make history. He will lead every single lap and score his second career SCRL Wimbo Dash Truck Series win here at I-70 Speedway. What a dominant 0-2 truck. Here are your race results. Grayson HV2 scores his second career Truck Series win. Second is Jay Jefferson. Third, Greg Lee. Fourth, Jack Lagacy. Fifth, Cam Nixie. 6 points leader, Al Lagacy. 7th, Connor Thunder. 8th, Rodney Croach. 9th, Cal Metz. And 10th, Kevin McHugh. That's your race results. We had 30 trucks finish the race on the lead lap. Evan Rudd, 3 laps down. Nick Kennedy, 6. Both due to, I'm guessing, mechanical problems or tire problems. That's why they were on pit road several times. And Derek Edison, the only truck out of the race due to a broken camshaft earlier in the race. So we'll take you to victory lane for the first time this season with Grayson HV2. There isn't one. Here are your point standings after the 12th race of the season at I-70 Speedway. Al Lagacy continues to hold the point lead. He has a 40-point lead over Rodney Croach. Third is Kevin McHugh, 60 points back. Fourth, Cam Nixie, 101 points back. And fifth, Jacob Bishop, 102 points behind. Sixth is M.A. Croach. Seventh, Zachary Fitzwater. Eighth, Kevin Stevens. 9th, Marcus Sanchi. And 10th, Jonathan Rains. 11th, Oscar Isaac. 12th, Max Anderson. 13th, Greg Lee. 14th, Connor Thunder. 15th, Jay Jefferson. 16th, Grayson HV2, who won at I-70 Speedway by leading every single lap. 17th, Alexander Rowe. 18th, Jack Lagacy. 19th, A.J. Jones. And 20th, Keenan Bush. 21st, Joe Jefferson. 22nd, Derek Addison. 23rd, Tony Newman. 24th, Sebastian Torres. 25th, Jimmy Potter. 26th, Cole Nixie. 27th, Riley Spurleytube. 28th, Evan Rudd. 29th, Caleb Croach. And 30th, Andrew Croach. 31st, Luke Rainey. 32nd, Nick Kennedy. 33rd, Kyle Metz. 34th, Colin Jaberg. 35th, Tim Randolph. 36th, Nita HBK. 37th, Eli Bright. 38th, Charlie Foos. 39th, Brian Fox. And last in points, Bulldog 67. So that is your point standings after the 12th race of the season at I-70 Speedway. We will see you next at the 13th race of the season at IRP, otherwise known as Indianapolis Raceway Park. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.